The day after Franklin, Storm Franklin. Walk down to the Malecon, see what's going on. As you can see, some leaves, palm tree leaves fell off. You see, I almost tripped over that. Traffic is back to normal, as you can see. Like I said, this is a beautiful park right here. I guess we're still in Ciudad Nuevo. We're not in Gascoy anymore. This is Nuevo, a block away from the courthouse. So I have to come back here one evening when people are out, families out here, especially on Sundays. This is a good place to come. But we're gonna go across here to the Malecon and see what's going on. You see the place with all the amusement rides, carnival rides. That's every night. That's Plaza Baron. It used to be just karaoke and a few rides. You could rent a little go-kart for your kid, which I really like. You know, a lot of the Dominicans don't have money. So if you don't have money for a bicycle or a go-kart, you can come down here on the weekends, you know, rent the go-kart or the little bike for a few pesos. Let your kids enjoy themselves. Run all that energy out of them. I've never seen any trouble down here. Now, when there's a big concert, they used to have a big merengue concert here. And one time they had a lot of little local stars, rap stars, dimbo stars. And that got kind of crazy. People's in there smoking a little bit of everything. But most of the time, it's pretty good atmosphere down here. I should have recorded that. Getting across George Washington, or as some people just call it, the Malecon, the street. There's a lot of traffic. It takes forever to get across, but people actually obeyed the crosswalk and they let me get across. That was amazing. Across the street, hopefully you can see this Pizza Rally. That's a great pizza place, reasonably priced, and it's not bad. I actually like it better than Domino's. And as you can see, there's nothing but brown water. Usually on a day like today, it is beautiful blue, dark blue to aqua blue. But as you see, it's dirty because whenever there's a big storm, you know, the water turns up all of the mud and everything underneath. So you have to go way out there to actually see some blue water. So now we're about to cross from Ciudad Nuevo into Zona Colonial, and you can tell because this wall, this is the end of the wall. That's a little small fort there. This wall runs all along Zona Colonial. So when you cross here, you are now in Zona Colonial. This is Palo Hincado. That's a landmark. It's the wall Misery de Quarter. They're redoing it. You can see the fencing around, Alacin fencing. And there's a sign up there, Puerta de la Misery de Quarter. Lord have mercy. Or mercy. Alright, I'm trying to attempt to cross the Malecon again. I picked a bad spot on this curve. But I want to take the side street, show you a little bit more some of the side streets of Zona Colonial. Let's see, can I get across this time half fast? I'm not at a crosswalk. I should go find a crosswalk. But hey, I'm gonna live dangerously today. See which one of these nice cars is gonna let me get on. Thank you, Mr. Nice Car. Thank you, Mr. Nice Car. Let's see, can I get across one more car before I get hit? Yes. I made it. Thank you, people. That would have been ugly. Through Zona Colonial, see some of the locals, see what life is really like. Vecino! Muy bien, ¿y tú? Sí, yo en Bahía. Sí. Bueno. Sí, mañana. I like him, but he always asks me for money all the time. Hey, vecino, ¿cómo está? ¿Todo bien? ¿No problema? ¿La lluvia allá? ¿Qué problema? Sí, no mucho. Pase bueno. Hey, I like my old little neighborhood over here. New bar opened up. Buenas tardes, señor. So everything is over here. That's Kamado. Kamado, I'll do a video on Kamado's, the neighborhood, hangout, corner store, grocery store, liquor store, all roll into one. The Kamado, the local Kamado. You'll find them nearly on every corner. I was gonna go down the other street, but I'm trying to stand in the shade. All these side streets lead right up to the El Conde. You've seen 1,000 videos on El Conde. So these are some of the side streets that lead up to that. I'll go ahead and make a right on the next block so you guys can see. The zona is changing. There's a lot of development going on. A lot of these old homes are being redeveloped, remodeled. So it's going to be interesting to see if gentrification is going to come to Zona. Because as you know, as things are remodeled, the value goes up. So I don't know the last time we did an assessment, but once a lot of these projects are done, we're probably going to do an assessment. And there's a lot of older people that live here. You know, they've been living here for years. Their homes. A lot of things are for sale. There's 1, 2, 3 places for sale right there. And here we come to another Kamado. Like I said, they're on every corner. Some are better, some are not so good. Looks like another business is opening on this corner place right here. There's been 3 different businesses since I've been here. I like this Kamado because they sell Quisqueya. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but right there they have cases. Quisqueya, first time I had it was in Santiago. I think that's where it's made. Some people like it, some people don't. But it's a nice beer for me. See, there's another place being renovated. And what's great about these places in Zona, on the front they don't look too big, but they go really, a lot of them go deep, almost a block deep. It's a laundry. Sometimes I take my clothes there. Somebody else asking me for money. If you don't like people asking for money, it's not the place for you, because you're going to get asked all the time. But you get asked in the big cities also, so it really doesn't bother me. Down there is the public hospital. They're redoing it, so the street's been closed, so I guess they're putting in all new electrical and everything. So it's pretty good. So it's going to be interesting to see what the hospital is going to look like once it's done. That's the hospital I talked about in one of my other videos about insurance. We had a friend who passed out on the Conde. We took him there. And as I said in that video, you don't want to be in a public hospital. His wife came, she was in there 2 minutes, and she said, no, let's get him out of here. And we took him to a public clinic. They had insurance, so everything was good, but who knows what would have happened, because we walked in with them. Now they was talk to him. They thought he was semi-alert, and they just left him there sitting. So who knows? This building looks like it's going to be a art gallery. I guess you could rent it. Upstairs, I guess they're gonna have apartments maybe, but it took a long while. But they did a great job, at least from the outside. The building looks great compared to what it used to look like. So hopefully it's going to be successful. As I said, more and more things are being done in Zona. Now, as you can see, more work is being done. This is a historical church. I'll find out what the name of it. And there's always some type of filming or photography going on. So there are some people over there setting up. Must be doing a video because I see he has a gimbal. So that's pretty cool. This is the Bellini Hotel. This is a boutique hotel. Very nice. Expensive, but very nice hotel. This is one of my favorite little streets. It's almost like a cul-de-sac. So you can get in on the other entrance, but you can't exit. So there's a little coffee shop here. Well, let's walk down there so I can show it to you. So I don't know what they're doing. They're making some type of video. This is the cool little coffee shop, nice pastries. And above is a pizza place. They make the nice thin crust Italian pizza on the second floor. So, come here for lunch one day and show it to you. This is a nice barber shop. Man, I want to say barber shop. Salon. But they do a great job on feet and nails. Speaking of that, I need to get my nails done. But I'll do that at another date. But this is a beautiful street. I love this street. I think it's called Regina. This used to be an Airbnb. They have a pool on the roof, but it was sold, so I don't know what they're doing with it now. Oh, no, it's this place. This white building. This was just sold, and I guess they're going to renovate it. It's a nice, quiet street. This was another building. I actually looked at this place, but it was like a regular house. But I guess they're going to renovate this place also. So, as I said, a lot of things are being done in Zona Colonial. So in a few years, it's going to be interesting to see. Are they going to price a lot of people out? Is it really going to change for the better? We'll see. Back on Padre Bellini. And I'm on the shade side of the street. A lot of Dominicans always said you could tell the foreigners because we always walk in the sun. Dominicans, they always walk in the shade so they know how hot to get down here. Now, one of these homes across the street, I believe is Oscar de la Renta. Oh, his old home. I forget which one. But I remember they were renovating it. And it was beautiful inside. It was a very famous church. A lot of rich people get married here. If you ever pass here and you see a funerals going on, believe me, those people got money. Looks like there's a tour across the street going on. Said, you know, this is Zona Colonial tourist area, so you're always going to see tours. But every time you see someone get married here, believe me, they're important or they have a lot of money. This is Parque Duarte. Every city, every small town in the Dominican Republic has a Parque Duarte. This place gets really lively in the evening. You have a mixture of bohemian type people here. Once again, right now, I like it because it's pretty clean. It's not crowded and it's clean. But come through here on a Sunday morning or Saturday morning, it's just littered with bottles and trash. But that's just not Dominican, that's everywhere. Another little small Kamado. So if you're here, you can go in there and buy you a beer. A lot of palomas, avis. I think you can thank Columbus for that. Bringing the nasty, dirty birds here with diseases. Across the street right there, that's the office of patrimonial, which is basically, that's the office that enforces all the laws as far as housing in Zona Colonial. So it's like if you need some permits or anything, you want to do any changes to one of these old buildings, you have to go there and get permission and get permits, make your drawings, everything. So remember that building, Office of Patrimonia, because this is a historical area. This place called Merengue Club. It's a mystery. It's gigantic inside. I'll go inside one day and do a video, but you never see anybody there. But it's a big, gigantic place. They're actually playing some American music. Hopefully it's not picking it up, so YouTube won't flag me. There's a little restaurant where they bring all the tourists to go eat typical Dominican food. But you know, if you're with a group, y'all come eat together. A lot of times they do tours, and the tour will include lunch. This is where you go. But it's a buffet, so it's all you can eat too. Another club, safe zone. More younger crowd, small, but it gets packed too. Now for you older people or mayor, this place, but it's not open right now. This is a great place. Another new restaurant that has opened up, Imperial. Let's go across the street so we can see it. That's Imperial that opened up. Like I said, that's a good restaurant. Next to Imperial is a club where if you really want to dance salsa, merengue, bachata, you know, with a older crowd, that's the crowd. That's the place to go to. Now, if you want your American type club, disco, bar, but they serve food too. This is Zono's. I think there's 3 in the country. But this one is in Zona. It's been around, since I was coming down here on vacation. I think it's changed hands, but still here because it's popular. Now we're at El Conde. I don't know if you can see the street up there where it curves. That's the famous street from The Godfather. When they went to Cuba, it's supposed to be Cuba, but it was filmed right up there at the top of the hill where it curves. When Michael saw the rebels kill himself, blow himself up. That's the street. I'll see if I can zoom in once I edit this. Leander Cigar Shop. Very good shop. They got some nice cigars. And you can have a drink, cigars, cigarettes. More birds. This building over here is City Hall. Forgot the word. How do you say City Hall? Office of... I've been in it a couple of times. How old is Santo Domingo? This how old Santo Domingo? 525 years. Santo Domingo. City Hall. I don't know, not for I don't think the entire District National. This is City Hall. So, Public Works and everything, they have their offices in here. This is park. Go down here and meet some friends down here. This is Parque Colón, or Christopher Columbus Park. This is the main park. It's the biggest park, and it's really nice.